So it's like this. If you have a strong passion or dream, you need to understand you're not going to be able to start and then magically a month, 2 months later be where you'd like to be. You have to find a mechanism or a vehicle for getting there, and that almost always requires work, whether it's physical work or mental work or just the time you've put into the process of getting to where you want to get. It will require work. Maybe your dream is to have a certain car. Okay, it's an attainable dream. I know it, I've done it. If you have the strong enough passion, then you can get that goal and you can achieve it. Maybe you don't have the finances to buy that car. So what are you going to do about it? Are you going to be one of these people that sit back for decades in a row and go, I wish I could win $1 million? Sorry, my friend, the sad chances are it ain't going to happen. It's just not. It doesn't happen like that. 1 in a billion people actually ever have that. They win a lot of money. 1 in a billion. Don't quote me on these stats, but you get what I'm saying. But here's the thing. Of those 1 in a billion people, there are a billion other people that are also wishing that same thing. So if you think along the terms of putting out into the universe what you want, depends if that's the way you think or not, you've got a billion other people also putting that thought out there. So what chance do you have of that being given to you? So you can sit back, waste all of your life, look back and go, well, maybe I should have done something else because it never happened. So instead, you will have to work for it. You have to find a mechanism to do that. And if it is a financial endpoint that you want, like a car or a house or whatever it is in your case, the traditional way, of course, is you'll have to work, you'll have to get a job. So it may not be the job that you want to end up with, but start as a shit kicker, start sweeping the floors, get into the company or wherever you want to go, start at the bottom. Now there are rare occasions where you won't have to wait years and years, like most people do, to get to the next level. Things happen. It's a strange world. And I know for a fact that if you are constantly focused on getting to that point, things just happen and you will be pleasantly surprised along the way. It won't happen overnight. And you may never achieve that end point of being the CEO of the company. But many years down the track, sadly in most cases, you will definitely be able to look back and go, you know, I didn't hit CEO, but I certainly made a lot of achievements in that time. And along the way, you picked up a lot of great experiences and rewards that you never expected you'd get. And experiences. You have to start small, or be prepared to start small. Say you want to be a recognised actor, and you've never acted before. Well, be prepared to be an extra in some student films or short films. Probably you won't get to say anything, no lines, but that doesn't matter. You're learning on the job, and this is not a scenario I wanted to use, but it's one that I'm familiar with. So you get to be seen in that. You may not even get a credit in the film, but you might get a couple of images of yourself doing something that you can use to put together to have a show reel, and then in time go to an agent that may take you on. And then they may submit you for roles. You see what I mean? Now, chances are none of us are ever going to be, you know, a Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise. It's extremely rare. But to demonstrate a point, you may achieve what you want to achieve. You may feel You know, that you've done what you need to do, and you won't always get what you want. And the problem with society today is too many people expect that they will be given things without any effort. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. And no one owes you a living. They don't. And I think that's one of the biggest flaws in, I'm guessing people 30 and under, generalising of course, not saying this is the case all the time, but no one owes you anything. Why would they? That's not the way it's done. I'm sorry if this has ended up being a bit vague. I thought of saying this yesterday, but it got late and I was too tired, so I hope there's something tangible here that you can take away with this message. If you have any other ideas, let me know. But I'll end quoting something from Amway, which I was in many years ago, well and truly over 20 years. One of the tapes, and I can't remember who the guy was, but it was very good. Something that I've always remembered. If finance is part of the process or your goal, there's only two ways to increase how much spending money you have. That's cut back or increase your income generator. And remember, many people are broke, but at different levels. Doctors, lawyers, many of them are broke. Even though they have a bigger income, their spending is bigger. So yeah, and the reality is, and I won't even attempt to give you global figures, many people, I don't know about most, but many people, probably most actually, that have their own home, don't actually own that home. They spend decades at times paying off the loan to the bank, so right until the end it's still the bank's home. Anyway, I hope I've made some sense. Please feel free to comment on your opinions. Thanks. Find what you love and pursue it. Find what you love and pursue it. Don't wish that things were easier. Wish you were better, and make it so.